Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Sebastian Furtado, and today I'll be doing two things. I'll be doing the evolution of the Matière bottle from that collection, and I will also be doing the comparison of the current Matière bottle design to the ones that it has been compared a lot since the pictures came out of it, which is the Givenchy from the Couturier, I believe it is, collection, the private collection, and to the Tom Ford bottle. So let's start with the beginning. This collection came out in 2005. So this was the first bottle design for the Matière collection, and this is how it came. It had two options of spray on the side. It came sealed with a cap like this, and on the side you had two options. So throughout the years, lots of people complained about having problems with leakage with this pump if they were to leave it with this pump attached to it. No real problems with this spray though. So when it came 2016, they changed. I hope this won't fall. Well, let me take it out so it won't fall. In 2016, they changed to this bottle. Not bottle design, but mostly they changed the sprayer. So, and the packaging changed to quite drastically, because the gold looks really pretty and all of that, but the packaging inside, the material feels kind of flimsy and a little bit cheap. And then they changed to a sleeve. You know, it has the Guerlain logo and the sun in the front, and then you remove from the sleeve, and there is this beautiful dark tone of purple that you lift, and it came no, sorry, this is the most current bottle, but the box for the second design, which happened in 2016, was this. It was the exact same presentation. So yes, it came like this, and then it would open, and you had this bottle. This presentation with this bottle in 2016. So they changed the spray, and they changed a little bit of details on the side plate, which contains the name of the bottle. So yes, they changed. There was a little writing on the bottom here that says, this one being Iris Ganache says fleurs sublime flowers, and hopefully you can see right there. And they removed that. It doesn't have the writing on the bottom to describe what collection within the collection this is, because l'art et la matière means art and material, the art and the material. So they had the sublime flowers, and they had, I believe, precious woods, and there was something else. So they were divided into categories within the collection, and they removed. So they just have the name of the perfume on the side with the new logo that was attributed to this collection, instead of the double G with little stars around it. I don't know if you can see that. You have the double G with the little stars around, and now in 2016 you had the sun face logo. Also beautiful, also really beautiful. This is the locked position for the pump, and this is the unlocked. So you could, I really loved this pump. So this was the design from 2016, and in 2019 they came with they kept the same presentation but changed the sprayer again, because people were having problems with this spray, and they changed the spray to a simple spray, just like this. And this was the most current one, and from 2019 until now, which was then replaced by this little beauty that I love, actually. And it's an octagon bottle. People are saying it's a square. It's not really square because it actually has 8 sides. The corners are cut, as you can see, giving it like an octagon shape. And the top is really, I really like this. So originally this bottle design is Guerlain's from the 1870. Everything about it, from the cap to the bottle, is a Guerlain design that was used around 1870s. And the packaging also changed to this packaging. I don't really know how I feel about this packaging. I mean, I like the way the label is coming. I really like the new label. It's really pretty. But this, keep in mind that this is the packaging for a duo, for a set, for the 2 new perfumes that were introduced to this collection, which is Rose Chérie and Santal Palrosa, which I talked about a few videos back. So the new ones will come just like this. So exactly like this, and individual bottles. This box is made of, I believe, 70 or more percent of recycled paper, and the price went up. The size changed. These were all 75 ml, and this is 100 ml, and they will have an option of 200 ml, which didn't exist before. This is the only way it came. The only other way you could have these perfumes in a larger size would be if you were to buy from the B bottles at the store. They didn't have a spray, it's just the classic B bottle from Guerlain. You have options of 125 ml, 250 ml, 500 ml, or 1 liter. So those were the options you had, but they were only available in very few places, Guerlain boutique only, and they were made to order kind of thing. You had to order them and wait a little bit, unless you were in Paris, where you can get them from the fountain, and they have the fountain options there where you can get any of them anytime. I believe that will still happen. I believe you will still be able to order these in B bottles. Yeah, so making a comparison between the packagings here throughout the years, this was my least favorite between these two. I really like this, but now these 3. This is not ugly. I don't think this is ugly by any means. I think it's quite pretty, but it doesn't feel as luxurious as the purple one, that's for sure. I wish they had done something a little bit different with this box to give more of a luxurious feeling to it, because now it feels, you know, it feels quite cheap actually. The box, you see, that's pretty much it right there, and the inside it's like that, and the base of the box, the support, it's pretty much very, very simple. I believe they made these boxes with the intention of being thrown out, being recycled, but then I believe that should also be reflected in the price, because the price did go up for these. I don't know if these bottles are more expensive to make. The cap definitely is more expensive than this, because I believe the new cap is made of metal. It's quite heavy, and I believe the black part, at least on top, is made of metal, because it's really, really heavy. I love the new bottle, but now these is pretty much the evolution of the Matière collection throughout the years, from the very first to the most recent one. And now we'll be comparing the new one to the Givenchy bottle from their private collection. Yes, I'm trying to see if I find anything else in the bottom. So as you can see, these bottles are not the same. They are definitely quite different. Let me get closer to the camera. They're quite different. The dimensions are very different. This is a square bottle, like 100% square, and it's very classy. I really like this bottle. I think it's really pretty. While Guerlain is an octagon bottle, it has this vaulted top that it's really beautiful. The cap's not the same. Yes, I do believe, you know, even the label, I don't think it's that actually similar, but I get why people were comparing them. Lots of people mentioned the thread around the neck, that it's similarity. Yes, I do believe it is a similarity. However, I must keep in mind that Guerlain has been doing the thread around the neck of the B bottle since it was pretty much created. So they reworked the flacon carré from the 1870s, which I will post a photo somewhere here in the video. And they added the little touch of the thread, which they have been using since the B bottle was created pretty much. So they adapted the thread of the B bottle, which is a very Guerlain thing, to the flacon carré modernized. So I will put both pictures here so you can see what I mean. I think they're both unique in their own ways. I love the Givenchy bottle. I love the Guerlain bottle. Which one do I think is prettier? The Guerlain wins to me, but I'm biased because I love Guerlain. I believe you guys all know that by now. And here's the Tom Ford. So even less similar to me. The only similarity that I see between the Tom Ford and the Guerlain is a metal on top. But apart from that, they're very different. As you can see, very different. There's just the metal plate on the top. That's something that could bring them together. But yeah, so this is it. I hope you liked the video. If you did, consider giving it a thumb up. And if you like what I'm doing, consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell so you are notified of every future video I post. I hope you have a great day, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. And the world does need more beauty.